Hey everybody, it's Zero Gear Plus. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. In the last episode, I was not this high of a level, so I thought that we'd have to grind up to level 32 to get Rosa to learn Float. Turns out, in this version of the game, it's 35. I think in the original Super Nintendo version, it was 34. In the DS version, it's 38. But, 35. So I grinded all the way up to learning Float. I thought it was 36. So I was going to grind up to 35 and be like, I can just start recording on 35 and we can have a little bit of a challenge, but I guess that's completely negated now. Now, while I was in Sylvan Cave grinding, because you'll notice that I'm starting out here, I went ahead and did an optional part. Well, all of Sylvan Cave's optional. You never have to step foot in here. But there's a place that I went, there's a whole half that I went to that's just riddled with treasure. So we're going to put some of that shit on right now. Starting with Kain, I want to take off his ice shield and give him the Avenger sword. That might not be a good idea. If we're doing that, let's give him Cecil's ice armor, because there are a lot of enemies in here that cast fire. So this won't suck as badly, I guess, if we do that. So we'll give him the flame mail and then the ice shield. So we'll do that. We'll give him a headband here. Now you'll notice that I went back to Tamra off screen. I got these guys some diamond helms because we actually got a cursed ring. This is a very rare drop that you can get from Evil Dreamers. And it doesn't lower our stats too much that you would believe just by looking at this screen. But what the cursed ring does is that basically if you're wearing armor, so, like, for example, right now, if I were to put a diamond helm on Cecil, he takes half damage from ice, lightning, and fire. So, the cursed ring, any elemental protection or resistance that you have through your armor, the cursed ring takes that attribute and absorbs it into health. Now, the only problem with that is, let's look at Cecil's stats. 37, 23, 33, 19, 23. But let's just look at the top three. Strength, speed, and stamina. So 37, 23, 33. Everything drops by, I believe that's 15. That's a lot. That is a lot to be dropping. Every stat drops that much. All of his attack multipliers are gone, all the everything. So I don't really like the cursed ring. I mean, later in game it might be more useful when you have better stats and better multipliers and all that kind of stuff. But not right now. But I want to keep him with the headband going here. I'm switching the Green Beret over to Kain because Kain's going to need the defense since he doesn't have a shield on, obviously. Now the cool thing with the Avenger, let me put the Ice Lance back on because it doesn't give you strength. So he has 40 strength just based off of his Green Beret, and I think that's the only thing that's giving him strength right now. Yes. So he has 40 strength. The Avenger increases his strength and speed. Does it increase? I think it increases strength, speed, and stamina by a lot. And basically what the Avenger does is it's a two-handed weapon. That's why I had to take his shield off. But it makes you berserked. So you automatically attack, so it's one less character to have to worry about. You get a massive stat boost, so you're dealing a shit ton of damage with that automatic attacking. And you're berserked, which naturally buffs your stats anyway. So I think that's why strength and stamina and speed get raised like that. But we did get some other stuff. We got some stuff for the girls. I got the fairy rod for Rydia. I think it just gives 5 more intelligence, not to mention it's just a big step up from the polymorph rod. I don't know why I keep rubbing my nose. There's something about it that's just itchy as of right now. Don't you just hate it when you're recording and then suddenly your nose itches or suddenly you have something in your throat? I hate that. Now, I know we've been going over a lot of stuff, but I mean, like, this is all important. Rosai got some silencing arrows. There's a lot of magician-type enemies in here that are weak to silencing arrows because they don't just silence enemies, they're also strong against spellcaster type monsters. And that's it for her. We got the Elfin Bone last episode. Edge, we got the Mage Masher, and I want to actually put the Moonring Blade on him alongside the Mage Masher. It makes him a little bit stronger, but now we can change our row finally. So we can have Kain and Cecil in the front, No, we'll keep Rosa by Cecil. And this way, because Edge is using the Moonring Blade as a boomerang type weapon, so because it's in his right hand, and he attacks first with that weapon, that makes his whole attack back row accessible. So since Edge is kind of squishy in the defense department, we can give him the Moonring Blade, and it helps, you know, take some of the damage off. So let's go into the Sylvan Cave here once again. We can go down to our new float spell. Awesome. So now we can finally step over these things without taking damage. Now, I've been grinding on a bunch of guys like this for the past little while here. Now, you can see Kane's dealing a shit ton of damage. He's dealing twice as much damage as he would be normally, and I'm glad that that's one less character that I have to worry about sending out to attack. And I think with the speed increase, he might be going first in combat for quite a while. Now, you could give something like that to Cecil, but I mean, like, I don't think it's that mandatory that we do that. Now, you'll notice that I'm starting to take damage again. If you switch whatever floor you're on, so basically every time you go through a door or upstairs or what have you, you're going to have to reestablish float, otherwise you're going to start taking damage again. Now, I didn't get every treasure chest while I was in here, but I did get most of them, so there are still a few that I need to pick up. Like these ones, for example. This is the only doorway I think I didn't go. If this is a preemptive strike, I don't see why we shouldn't. We're a lot stronger than we were last time we were in here. We'll get... You know what, just cast Cure on everybody, just to keep us on our toes. Or, you know, that could happen. These are Malboros. These guys are pains in the ass. And shit, that almost never happens. Uh-oh, this isn't good. I want to get a Titan Summon, going as fast as I possibly can. Shit. So, see, even though we grinded, I mean, like, and I was level 27, roughly, when we were in here the first time, and I'm, you know, everybody's mid-30, and we're still getting our ass kicked. This place does not joke around, especially these Elder Trents. And they are, in fact, spellcaster-type enemies, but nobody jokes around in here. It is a shitty place to be caught off guard. I do have remedies. But you know what? Cecil has enough MP. We'll just have him use Asuna. We'll have him heal up the party as well. I'm not really going to use his magic for healing, so might as well get a little bit of use out of him. You don't need to be full healed, just enough. Alright, now, I don't know how many pads there are in this room, so I'm going to reestablish float. Don't need the full heal, but, you know... Yeah, I'm glad I put float on. I guess I didn't need to, but... Oh, so there's some more elemental arrows. I really like the silencing arrows, though. Nope. No. I fought enough of you guys while I was grinding. I don't need to do it more. So we're not going to spend a lot of time in the Sylvan Cave here today, because I did all the... Basically, when I got all the treasures off screen, that's just bullshit you guys don't need to see. Because it just involved a lot of fighting and just a lot of bullshit, because I was getting incredibly angry. And just, you know, that would have been an entire episode in and of itself. So I'm like, I'm not just going to waste your guys' time doing that, because that would be dumb. And I think we're in the last room here, so let's establish float one last time. I love that word, establish. You know, I could just say, let's put float back on. But, you know, I don't have to. I think 2 Malboros I can fight. It doesn't sound too difficult. I am trying to get Rydia to be able to cast magic. It's just while I have my auto battle function on, I try to turn it off right before her turn, and then I fuck it up, and then she just attacks physically, which kind of wastes her turn. But everybody else is dealing so much damage alongside her, it really doesn't matter that she's not casting magic. If anything, it saves some. I'm not fighting a back attack. You guys suck. Yep, reestablish that. It's not going to do you any good. Oh my god, who turned up the encounter rate? Thank you. Is there anything in this pot? No, there isn't. I don't think there ever is, but to this day it confuses me. So these must be the Sylph What are we... No way! Oh, yes, you will. Wait, what? Taking care of him. He's still unconscious? He's in a coma? Oh. I mean, it's not like we could have him in our party anyway. No. No. I want those treasure chests. And even though we completely unequipped Yang of all his equipment before he died, his claws still ended up here anyway. So you will get 2 sets of cat claws, 2 sets of hell claws. I think that's it. But, so we can go up here, and then this is an auto warp out of the place. So we'll use a tent to just restore some of our bits here. Some of our bits. And we're going to go to the Passage of Eidolons in this episode, is mostly what I wanted to do. The Sylvan Cave, there's not much we can do there now. I basically did everything. I got all the treasure chests. I found Yang. You know, that's it. But the Passage of Eidolons, this is what I really wanted to do today in this episode. You want to make sure that you do the Sylvan Cave first, because this place is a little bit tougher. I know that we have a job to do going to the sealed cave and all, but I really just kind of want to explore the underground. We haven't been able to do this yet. So I also learned earlier when I was talking about how you can't revisit the Tower of Babel. You can't revisit the top floors or the above ground floors. The basement floors that you can get in through to the underground from, where we went with Yang that first time, you can go in there up until a certain plot point, but I went up there for fun, and turns out you can actually just go up there. Alright, so this is the Passage of Eidolons, and in this place, we run into people that can summon. So this is a conjurer, or a summoner, and she'll just summon Nagas over and over. You can attack the Nagas and destroy them, and then she'll just summon more. But luckily, since we have those silencing arrows, and we have the Mage Masher... It happened again! That was a plot-important tile we stepped on, and we got into a combat. I don't understand how that works. But, yeah, we have the silencing arrows, the Mage Masher knife. We're going to be dealing some good damage here, so... Oh. No, that's one later. I know which one that is. Shit. That I'm not looking forward to. But, you know, if you just kill the silencers, you know, Edge and Kane are incredibly fast. So they should be able to tank out most of what's in here. I mean, Kane just through physical prowess, and Edge because he has a elemental affinity. Or I guess a type advantage. I mean, look at that. For a while, Edge is going to be one of your hardest hitters. That is if you give him the Mage Masher knife. Realistically, there's no reason not to give it to Edge, because if you give it to Cecil or Kane, it's going to lower their DPS. It's a bit stronger than an Ashura sword for Edge, so, you know, it just helps the fact that he's going to be dealing extra damage anyway, so you might as well... Ah, god damn it! Float back on. And we'll heal up a little bit. In this case, I want to be full healed, because I don't know what the hell's in here. Well, I do, but... Oh, wait, no, I want to go down here first. This should be a cottage, if I remember correctly. Alright, Fell Knights and Mini Satanas. We're going to want to keep these guys in mind for later. I believe the Fell Knights are weak to fire. Which just explains, you know, why we're having... Oh, shit, Cecil just died. These guys hit really hard. They hit harder than some of our guys do. Not as hard as Kane, I don't think, but they do hit pretty hard. Oh, shit, that is not good. That is 64 levels of not good. Okay, Kane's back on our side. I did not know that the Satanas are considered a spellcaster-type enemy. That's actually good to know. You know what? I have 87 high potions that I bought, by the way. I didn't find these. I bought them. They're really inexpensive, so there's no real reason for you not to buy them. I'm actually going to put on that flame sword. Nothing inside. I don't know why I did that. Because, you know, if we're going to run into monsters that are going to be, you know, weak to fire and stuff, at least the Fell Knights. And there's a whole thing coming up with them. Now, these Arachnes, these are actually really fun. This is a fun monster to grind on if you're just looking to get some level ups. There are summoners that can summon Arachnes. Now, all the Arachnes can do is that Earthquake move. That's all they can do. So, if you have Float on, they can't hurt you. So you just fight the summoner. You let the summoner live. You just let them summon Arachnes over and over and over again, and they can't hit you. So, you know, the summoners aren't going to try to hit you. And the Arachnes physically can't hit you, so there's no reason to worry. And I mean, like, if there is just a random punch thrown wildly, I mean, just fucking heal. It's not going to deal that much damage. Why does everybody keep stabbing me in the back? Because it's easy. It deals a ton of damage. Alright, now if we go down here, we want to take a quick little detour into the combat zone. No, we're not doing this. Nope, 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 nope. No. So if we go through here, we can go into this little area and get some stuff. We get a poison axe, which I believe is a two-handed weapon. And we get a Kikuichi Manji for edge. Now, if the Mage Masher wasn't incredibly useful in here, I'd use it. It raises his strength by, it just raises his attack a bunch. Raises his strength by 5, so that might be another attack multiplier for him. No. Well, it's going to push him past 1, but it's not innately 1 yet. So, you know, a couple more level ups, and when his strength gets up to that magical 48 anyway. Or you know what? If we got it up to 51... that would bump it up past 56. That's another attack multiplier, but I'm going to want to use it way before that. What are we looking on for levels here? Rose is almost at another level, which is good, because there's another spell I'm going to want her to learn really soon. But let's look at that Poison Axe. That is, in fact, a two-handed weapon. Shit. A lot of monsters in here are going to deal fire-type damage, and if I take the Ice Shield off, Cecil doesn't even have any other armor to change into, so I guess we're just going to keep him with this for now. We can just... oh, I can't just go through there? I thought I could. Learning new things every day. Learn from. So easy. Here we get a bestiary, not that I'm going to use it. Back attack, I'll just run. That's the fight I was talking about. No, we can go through here. Okay, that's how it works now. Over here, make sure that you're fully healed, make sure everybody has a lot of MP, and pray to RN Jesus. Alright, so we got the Flame Sword on. Edge. Actually, the Mage Masher's not going to be too useful here, so let's put that Kikuichi Manji on you. There we go. That's very nice. Oh, I think we're good. We're as good as we're going to get. So... hold on. I have angel arrows. What do those do? Just, if they give me an advantage, I want to use them. Angel arrows may sometimes confuse an enemy, and I think they're strong against giants, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Medusa arrows. Let's try those. I think those might be a little stronger anyway. No. They're actually weaker. Oh, but we have fire arrows. She's not even gonna be using fucking... yeah, I mean, well... angel arrows. I mean, just like... I don't even want her attacking in this fight. She's gonna be healing, primarily. Ambushed? That's not even fair! We're gonna want to get a Hellfire in here as soon as I possibly can. Yep, just Curaga. Just heal everybody. Just keep the healing coming. Kane's going to take some serious damage because he doesn't have a shield. Shields actually do a lot for your physical defense. They also help your evade chance. There, that was very nice. Now that he went, we can get a summon going. Let's summon the Ifrit. No, Edge is going to be faster, and his Flame's not going to be that useful anyway. As long as... I just want to keep Righty alive just long enough to cast Ifrit. And keeping Kane alive the entire time would be nice. It's not mandatory, but it would be nice. I think we're good. As long, you know, once we start taking out a couple of them, we should be okay. Let's get that flame going. I don't really care at this point. I just want everything dead. This isn't proving to be as difficult as I thought it might be. You guys, you're going to take that fire damage. They didn't really take a lot of damage from it. I'm starting to wonder if they're actually weak to fire. They are undead. They should be weak to fire. All right. So Rosa learned Reflect, which is awesome, and we get the Defender Sword, which is going right to Cecil. Look at that damage upgrade. I mean, well, let's just go to the... I think even the Poison Axe. Let's take his shield off for a second. So, Poison Axe, 114, Defender, even stronger, and raises physical defense. That is fucking awesome. And, I mean, like, we have the Elemental Resistance, we have the Headband, which gives us a 5 extra strength. Does that raise his stats at all? I don't even think it does. It raises his stamina. But that's it. I don't think it raises his strength. But let's not fight these guys. I don't want to overstay my welcome with that. So here we are in the Feymark, the upper level. This is actually a town. You're not going to run into monsters here, which is pretty cool. Now, I need to get rid of some stuff. Let me see, what can I get rid of? This bestiary I don't need. I can toss these Maiden's Kisses because nothing around here is going to be able to turn us into frogs. What do I want to get rid of? You know what? I think that's enough. I think we're good. Speaking of money, we can step on this little panel here. I didn't know that this existed for a long time. We need some Yoichi arrows, an elixir, a dry ether, and the Yoichi bow, which is the best bow in the game for Rosa. And Yoichi arrows are the strongest arrows, and they're really good against human-type analog characters. Which, honestly, there aren't that many of in this game, but I mean, if you come across, they're just really strong arrows. And I believe you can actually buy this particular arrow type later in game, so you know, just physically the strongest type of arrow, and you can buy as many as you want. So that's pretty cool. So we want to go back down here so that we can grab this chest. It is the rat tail. We're going to need that later. If you remember the guy over at Coco's Forge, Master Coco, we can actually progress the plot line with that. So here we can buy some new equipment. We're actually going to want to buy luminous robes for the girls. I might pick up an Aegis shield for one of the guys. Because that Petrify, I don't think Petrify is really a useful... I don't think there's anything coming up that can petrify us. Maybe use that ray attack, but that's it. Here we have a Kotetsu. I'm actually very, very happy with what Edge is using right now, so I'm not going to buy any if we wanted to buy Angel Arrows. An Aura Staff, though, I want to pick up one. If we didn't grab the Fairy Rod from the Sylvan Cave, we could get one here. And I don't know what's up with the whips. You're not going to use these. Rydia isn't a physical attacker, so I don't know why you would want to use those. So if ever there's a time that we don't want to use Rosa for whatever reason, inventory's full. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Is there anything I can sell? I mean, this polymorph rod isn't useful anymore. These cat claws I want to hold on to, but this pair of hell claws I can sell because I'm not going to need them. All this stuff. I can sell these Ashras. They're not even worth holding on to. I guess I'm not going to need the Elfin Bow anymore, are we? But this bestiary I definitely don't need. Shit, I have too much stuff in my inventory. But I think we're good as far as... I just want to put this on Rosa to see. So her spirit's at 53. What's that being raised by? Probably her Sage's Miter. Oh, we can sell that killer bow. I didn't even think about that. I mean, we can get rid of that thing. We don't need it. Yeah, 63. Let's actually keep this on her for a while. I think if you use the Aura Staff as a weapon, or as an item, it can cast Bless on your party, which just replenishes MP, I think. Where is the killer bow? Yes, sell that, because we don't need it. God damn it. Get out of my... Dude! Thank you. Out of my way. No, not that way. Please, keep going. Keep going faster. Thank you. I am actually going to buy those luminous robes. I'm going to buy 2. Maybe buying 2 was a bad idea. 59 intellect. Oh, and raises her spirit. Neat. All right, cool. So the luminous robe raises it even further. 63. She was at 63. What the fuck? Am I going blind? No, it just raised her defense. But it didn't lower her spirit, so I can work with that. What raised her defense? Because if I go back to the black robe, god damn it, her spirit's low. Is anybody, who else is seeing this? That raised her spirit. But if I give that to Rosa, it doesn't raise her spirit. It raised her intellect. That's weird. I don't like that. This red fang I'm not going to use. I know it probably wasn't worth selling, because, you know, could have been better. I actually want to keep this Sage's Surplus. There's actually a lot of stuff. I want to put this stuff away for later. This black robe I can sell, though, because only girls can wear it, and the Sage's Surplus will honestly be more useful in the future anyway, for characters that will be coming up later. If you needed some items, we could stay here, and there's also an inn here that I recommend you never stay at, because you could just buy for half the price, literally, less than half the price. You could buy a cabin, go over here, and save for literally half the price. I don't understand how there's even still a thing there. That doesn't make any sense. But let's actually use a cottage while we're here. I'm gonna get a bestiary. Yet again, a thing I don't need. How many items are in my inventory? I got 3 more. Is there a place nearby? I could go back to the... Fuck. I could go back to the dwarf castle and put all the stuff back in the fat chocobo there, but I don't want to have to walk all the way back through the Feymark. I don't think I'm getting anything else while I'm here, because I got all the treasure chests and we're not getting any more items. So I guess it's not that big a deal. So we'll save here. And I know we're at 27 minutes, but you know what? We're going to make this a bit of a longer episode, because there's something I want to get done. We mostly just went through the Sylvan Cave, through the Feymark, and now there's one last thing I want to do. There's one place we haven't gone to, and this is the library. Now, if you want to, you can read all these bookshelves. They talk to you about, they tell you about, like, all the espers and things that, all the summons that Rydia can summon, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is just an old man. So let's talk to this, definitely the queen. Queen Ostra. We need your help. I think so. So let us begin the test. Now you want Rosa to no reflect for this fight, because Ostra is a master of pissing you off. Oh shit, that was not a good. That was in fact very bad. Actually, you know what? Cecil's going to start taking hits for her now. So I guess that's not that big a deal. But we want to cast Reflect on her before she has a chance to heal herself, which is a big pain in the ass. Yeah. Cecil is not taking much damage. Rosa, please hurry up. Oh my god, Kane's already dead. So now she's going to cast Curaga on herself, and it gets reflected onto us. That's how this whole fight works. Now, I actually want Edge to use not a Spider Silk, because that's still considered magic. It'll go right, it'll hit the reflect. I want him to use a Bacchus Wine on himself, because she is a spellcaster type enemy, so the Mage Smasher Knife, which he's not using. God damn it. I didn't even think about that. I'm still using the Kikuichi Manji, so I guess this is going to prove to be a bit of a more entertaining fight. I can have Rosa use, like, the spell or something. Yep, Cecil, you keep taking those hits. I'm actually going to do that, because Edge isn't dealing enough damage. Not enough damage for my liking. Good. Put that protect on Cecil. That's actually going to be really helpful. Yeah, 2,000. That's okay, but it's not what I want. We're gonna let we're gonna let Kane stay dead. He's not being too helpful here. Is there anything you can do, Rydia? I mean, not really. Get a Hermes sandals on you because I feel that would be more useful than not doing anything. I cast a spell on Edge. Mostly because I just want this fight to go by faster. Because Edge is going to be our main DPS in this fight with that Mage Masher. That was pretty cool. Now, I just hope that I didn't waste a turn. For all I know. No, I don't think that's going to do anything. Yep, it's back to Edge's turn. Awesome. So now we can put the Mage Masher back on, and now, even though that was incredibly wasteful, we will use our last Bacchus Wine. And now, Rosa will go into full healing mode. I guess we're going to bring, I keep confusing everybody's names. We're going to bring Kane back to life. She's going to use Kiraga. It doesn't matter who it hits. Pretty useful. Thank you. So she gets Kiraga going. Everybody's coming back up to full health. I guess Rydia can be used for, like, if I need anybody to have a potion or something. Or just bringing Kane back to life. Really? Was that removed? Huh. I guess I spent all that time and I didn't need to. I could swear. Because I remember playing this when I did this for the second time. I used the Mage Masher on her. It kicked her ass. Huh. That's weird. Ow. No, we want him very much alive. Kinda thought she'd be dead by now. Good. Put Protect on Kane. Thank you. She just mostly has a lot of health. More than anything, she's a beat stick. Ow. We'll get a Titan going, because why not? You're gonna cast Raise on yourself. Uh-oh. 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 Back to Rosa's turn, please. Oh, this isn't good. Please kill her. God damn it. Back to Rosa. Thank you. No. Oh, God. Fucking damn it. We're actually going to die now. Because she's going to heal herself. Shit. Please kill her. God damn it. How much health does she have? I did not want this fight to go on for shit. Okay, so that's about one. That's one edge attack. Cool. Reflect. Jesus Christ. I hope we can do it. Yes, thank you. It doesn't matter who you heal, I'll be thankful. Thank you. Edge. Kill her! Yes! Okay, so many things did not happen the way I wanted them to, but we pulled through in the end. So, if you liked that little stunt that I just pulled, I'm going to go back and heal while I'm doing my outro here. If you guys like this video, be sure to drop a like and definitely subscribe to become more awesome than you already are. Tell your friends. And, I don't know, do all the usual things. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Check out my Facebook page. That was revived by episode 3 of this project. So, this is Irriger Plus signing off for this episode. Oh my god. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I shouldn't blow into the mic. That sounds really bad.